Greetings! I am Steve Halliwell from the First 10 Minutes podcast, and I am starting a new Let's Play of XCOM Enemy Unknown. For those of you wondering, no, not the original. That means the one that came out in 2012. I don't believe I have any DLC installed for it. This is an Enemy Within. And I'm not playing XCOM 2, but I do think that I was reminded I enjoyed this game so much I wanted to give it another go, as XCOM 2 has recently had some new DLC released. So, we are going to attempt a single player game. Now, we're going to play on normal, and we're kind of going to play on Iron Man. We are going to enable the tutorial, so if any of you watching who aren't familiar with this game, and also so I can remember how the hell to play. I'm not going to enable any of the second wave stuff because I've done enough hunting around to realize that they're always going to make this even more impossible. So, before we jump in, I'm going to leave most of the cutscenes run, in case you want to know what's going on. Also because I think many of them are going to be tutorial-y, and they'll help us figure out what we're meant to do. So the rules are, there is no save scumming. So I'm not taking Iron Man mode because I want to make a save at a certain point that I can return to later, when all of my characters die. So, our initial team of 4 is going to be 4 unique characters. There'll be one each for Tony, Aaron, and myself, the co-host of the First 10 Minutes podcast, and another who we are calling Rita Redshirt. I will assign those randomly once our 4-person squad gets out of the initial tutorial phase. And the rules I've set for myself are, if any of those squaddies is available, they must go on the mission. That's easy, right? If they're able to, they must go. When all of them are dead, or when none of them is able to go on a mission, it's game over. As well as all of the regular XCOM game over things. I think this is going to be pretty fun. It's a terrible idea, and I don't know that we're actually going to finish this game. But when all of us die, that 4-person squad, when none of them are alive, or when a mission is required, but they're all still in medbay, so when they can't go, and the mission is required, game over. Otherwise, normal. Let's go. I barely remember how to play this game, but I remember enjoying it. Let's do this thing. I am not going to skip over the cutscenes, but I may shout over them occasionally. Nice little audio cut there. That's me.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Yep.
That was the last transmission, sir.
Patch me through to Voodoo 3-1.
Alright.
You were being deployed to Germany. At 1900 hours Zulu, several unidentified objects fell to Earth. After ruling out the possibility of a downed satellite, we now believe these objects to be extraterrestrial in nature. Shortly after impact, German officials received reports of mass hysteria and freak weather around one of the impact zones. Then things went dark. At 2100 hours, a chopper carrying a German military recon team went down in the area after they reported being fired upon. As you know, Germany is a member of the Council, and they have requested our assistance. Our mission is to assess the situation on the ground, ascertain the current status of the German recon team, and investigate the extraterrestrial objects.
There's a lot of gas in this carrying pod bay area. Alright, do stuff, go. So, the one thing I'm not sure if we're going to do yet, that I'm going to try, might be a terrible idea, is once we get out of these tutorial sections, we actually get our first official 4-person squad. Not sure if we're going to then save those 4 and return to them, or if we'll just start new games each time. Because you can skip the tutorial, which I think makes that faster, but we'll see how that goes.
This is Big Sky. Looks like we found the crash site.
Roger, Voodoo 3-1. Any sign of activity?
Negative. Nothing's moving down there.
Okay. Set her down nearby.
Alright, so these are not us yet. These are not the characters until we get out of the tutorial. The first time we're allowed to name them, I think, is when we'll call the point where they're not allowed to die anymore, or when we need to worry about it. So this tutorial should give us a chance to remember how the hell to play this game, and get anyone who hasn't played one and wants to know up to speed. Not sure if I can skip this.
Central, you getting all this?
Copy that, Delta Squad. First things first. Let's get you out of the open and into cover.
Alright, they're just going to walk me through it. I won't try and explain it.
Delta 1, take point.
This guy's going to explain
Take
it.
cover behind that debris directly in front of you.
Yep. I did it. We can move twice.
Now
They
advance
do it.
to the
They
vehicle
have movement
nearby.
action pips. Now you see where they can move.
Delta 2, your turn. Move up to the
Turn-based
debris.
tactics style game.
That thing
movement
isn't going to offer you
radiuses.
much cover, but it's better than nothing.
We have attack
There's full cover
radiuses.
straight ahead. Advance to that position. Delta
this-
3, move to that vehicle dead ahead.
Game introduces the
Central,
concept of
have
full and half cover.
30 meters north of my position. Police vehicle.
Will change the probability
Proceed to
that
the
you
next
will get
vehicle
fired
with a better
upon,
vantage point.
and also allows for
Delta
flanking.
4, go check it out. It's a long way from your position, and there's no available cover between here and there, so you better double
I
time.
mean, this is... Alright, so they're teaching me, they made me 3 times do, okay, you can move this far in blue for one of your pips, at which point you could take another action, such as shooting or moving again, or grenades and a bunch of other stuff. If I move the cursor outside of it, I get this, I can still do it, and it'll tell me, yo, that's a dash though, that'll use all of your points. So we're going to dash there.
Holy hell.
What do you see, Delta 4? Report.
Looks like one of the recon teams, sir. It looks like something...
Is that your man, Delta 4?
Negative, sir. That's someone else.
Dr. Valen, what's he saying?
He is saying, help me. That radio transmission is coming from somewhere north of the squad's current position. Based on its strength, probably from inside a structure.
Thank you, Doctor. Delta, advance and infiltrate that building. And remember, stay in cover.
Yep. Being in cover Recommended. I did that. Thank you. You want me to move there?
Central, I got a lot of blood here.
Roger. See where it's coming from.
I'm trying to move something hidden.
I think I just found another one of the recon team. Or what's left of it.
Moves the
But this doesn't make sense.
wall or roof obscuring my vision.
Dead for a week.
Even more perplexing is the cause of death. It appears that he was eviscerated when something burst out of him from the inside.
Sir, I have visual on the object. Permission to approach.
It's the only cover between you and that building. Permission granted. Talk to me, soldier. What is it?
I got
For those of you wondering, there will be a lot less of this.
but I can confirm
Once
that
the
it's no
tutorial ends.
satellite.
Roger. All right, Delta Squad. We're almost to the building. Keep moving. Okay, people. Now let's get inside. Delta 1, there's a window in front of you. Let's take a look.
So if you sidle up to open areas, you get vision inside.
Clear. Copy that. Get in there and get to cover. Delta 2, that door's in our way. Take it down.
Solid copy.
Auto path through these things. You also can sidle up to doors and open them for free, but that might not have been enough to make it in one.
Central, we have eyes on the target. He's
I'm
armed.
very Independence Day about this interaction,
Delta 3.
which I appreciate.
Okay, everyone. Get into position nearby, but do not approach. Doctor, see if you can communicate with him. Tell him to drop his weapon.
I will try. Hallo, können Sie mich hören? Wir sind hier, Ihnen zu helfen. Bitte lassen Sie Ihre Waffen fallen. He appears to be in shock.
Keep your eyes open, people. I don't like the looks of this.
Appears to be a trap, like, whatever. Let's go. Let's all dash as well, so we don't have any
Delta
actions to
3,
take.
move in and disarm him.
So that's an interesting thing that it did, is it made me dash all of them before I moved this guy, which is going to make some bad shit happen, I bet. So there's no... It's made me make bad choices just now, because now my last soldier is going to get vision that no one else has, with no actions remaining. It's like it's kind of go both ways in that, right? Like, it didn't break the logic of the world because it wants to now have the aliens have their turn. So it didn't break the logic by skipping my soldier's turn, but it made me make a bunch of bad moves.
My God.
Oh,
Delta 3 is down!
this is the other reason why we don't count the tutorial. Because a bunch of these people are about to die.
He's down! Delta 1 is
8.
down!
I didn't even know they could do 8 in one shot. Maybe it's a tutorial
Central, we're taking fire from multiple
teaching me so many things.
Pinned down, taking heavy fire!
You did it bad.
Damn it.
Aliens
Delta
took
2,
turns.
flank
You
2.
fucked.
Find some better cover.
You have 2 people left. That's also not a great move.
All right, Delta
But
2. Weapons free. Get ready to fire.
84% chance to hit.
Nice shot. Delta 4, you're freed up to move. Get out of there and get into cover.
Alright.
Now toss your grenade at the enemy in front of you.
We have the numbers down here that I'll probably use more often than not. I really wish this auto pan thing around the edge of the screen didn't exist, because when I'm aiming a grenade, the screen moves like crazy. Let's do that. Okay.
Now get ready for their counterattack. Look out, Delta 4.
Neither of you are in hard cover.
Behind you.
You don't have a unified front.
Damn it. It's just you now, Delta 2. Let's tip the odds in our favor.
Just bad.
Look around for a position
so
where you can flank the enemy.
they're teaching me to do this. I really get disoriented doing that, I think. Like, I feel like I have better awareness if I just figure it out. Another thing, it doesn't tell me if what I'm doing is going to result in flanking. It's like, I just have to know that that'll result in flanking.
That's it. You have a clear shot.
Now I know it's flanked. So I get this orange means flanked rather than red just means available target. 75% chance to do 4 damage. Sure, take it. And that cutscene means that it worked.
Central, I think that's it. It's over.
Roger that, Delta. Secure the bodies and head back to the Sky Ranger for immediate extraction.
We did bad, but we will do better. So that's one of the main modes of play. It's the tactical combat areas. Where would we like to be? North America gives us all aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 50% less to produce, build, and maintain. Europe, laboratories and workshops cost less. Asia, all projects in the Foundry and Officer Training School cost less. Autopsies and interrogations are completed instantly. All income increased by 30. I honestly don't know what's going to be my biggest drawback right now. This game is built upon you replaying many times. Most of these are... Yeah, those are all things that affect my base, but many of those are going to reach directly into my combat. So more funding is fairly general, means I'll be able to do more things, buy more perks and weapons and research and more build from memory. Those are 2 things that I do quite commonly in the early game. So these are things that allow me to, I think, research new abilities for my soldiers, I think. And they would be cheaper. 2 kinds of buildings are just easier to build and maintain. All aircraft cost less. So aircraft, I'm assuming, means the interceptors and satellites, which are things that you build and deploy to track and stop the aliens from increasing the threat level around the country. As if countries become too panicked, they withdraw from XCOM and then you get less money every month. So basically you want to keep everyone that you possibly can involved. I don't think I want that one. Things costing less for Foundry and Officer seems good. Instant autopsies and interrogations also seems good, because then I just don't have to worry about them taking up people's time. So my research centers, when they have to do an autopsy or when other things have to do interrogations, it means they're not researching something else, like better weapons or things of that nature. But just flat more money seems pretty good too. Let's do this. Oh, I can't. Okay, cool. Well, I'll do North America then.
We are coming home.
Sorry, I totally didn't even think about the fact that they were redded out. I thought that was actually telling me that they were already in crisis rather than that they weren't available. That's fine. Good work, one soldier. Hey, just letting you know, none of those are my calls. Not my fault.
What are they?
Whatever they are, they nearly took out a squad of our best soldiers. If you'll excuse me, doctors, the commander is waiting in mission control.
I mean, they pretty much did.
Their technology is far beyond ours.
They got here for another planet.
Then I'd say our work is cut out for us, Doctor.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander.
Thank you.
I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Just tapping his feet. Like, seriously, where is my promotion? This is our base use, is where we upgrade, research, train, spend and gain money. All of those things flow into each other and flow into how many, how well, and how equipped my soldiers are. And I'll get essentially narrative missions strung through this to get me towards my goal. Alright.
Commander.
It's a big
soldier
barracks.
is waiting for you in the armory, which is located there in
You
the
the
barracks.
soldiers.
Only one recruit from Delta Squad made it back alive from our last mission, Commander. And I'd say a promotion is in order. As you know, Commander, every soldier is different. This particular soldier has shown an aptitude for heavy weapons.
So...
Additional combat experience. We should continue his training along these lines.
Yep.
This soldier will now carry a rocket launcher, in addition to his standard weapon.
It's pretty good.
Aliens won't know what hit him. Oh, Dr. Valen asked to see you in the research labs, Commander. It sounded important.
Rookies, once they have experience, can be specialized into a number of roles. Rocket dude is one of them. I've already figured. Explosives? Heavy weapons? I don't know. Research.
Hello, Commander.
Hello.
My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development
Confusing. It
takes
seems
place.
like you were in the last mission
We
and
have
died,
already
but
begun
you were just on
analyzing
the
the
radio.
artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers.
Love it.
With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Cool. They really got their branding on point. That's the weird bit, right? Like, aliens arrive, XCOM project is on. First point of order, brand consistency. Alright. I can't do xenobiology, but I could do alien materials. So we could get better armor eventually, or better weapons. I would rather that you start getting
Thank you,
better
Commander.
weapons.
This research will take some time. We will notify you once it is complete.
Commander to mission control. Commander to
It sounds like you are needed elsewhere.
Yep.
Farewell, Commander.
Bye.
If you recover any additional artifacts during your field operations,
I'm sure I will.
I would be quite eager to study them.
That's what you're here for.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
This button is down there for some
The
reason.
enemy is testing our capabilities, Commander. We've gotten reports of simultaneous attacks in 2 different countries. We can only respond to one. The country we help will donate more resources to our cause. But the panic level of the country we choose not to help will rise. It's not an easy decision, Commander, but it's one you'll have to make.
Alright, so I think if we have a choice right now, we look at the least panicked. Neither of them are panicked. Okay, so they're both at missions. Neither of those places are especially panicked. Let's figure this out. The United States would then give us more money, whatever, and we get 4 scientists, or we get $200. I honestly don't know which of those is a better deal right now. More scientists might make things research faster. Chicago. Let's go to Chicago.
Understood. The troops are waiting for you in the hangar.
Commander, before deploying our squad, you can choose which soldiers to send out there. I've taken the liberty of calling up our veteran. His combat experience makes him invaluable on the battlefield.
Yep. Alright, Tony. We got Tony P. He's been no missions. This is now Tony. Tony will have... Where is our armor deco? Tony asked for gold and blue if possible. It's find one that looks like it has a darkish blue on it. That might be the closest we get. That's something. It's more black and gold. There we go. There you go. Customize. This is going to be Rita red shirt. Rita red shirt needs to be bright red. That's pretty red. That's very red. All right, Rita. This is going to be Aaron. And Aaron. Okay. Wanted teal, pink, or yellow combination. That's very blue, not really teal. The teal is a bit dark, a bit more vibrant teal. That's pretty baller. Pink and teal might be that might be it. Pink and teal. I think that might be our best option there. Yeah, pink and teal. Which leaves me I don't know what I want. I'll have the standard armor, thank you. We've got blue, pink, teal, yellow. I really don't like those colors, but they would make me stand out. We don't have purple. I'll be the Saints Row color scheme. All right, we're ready to go. We got red shirt, the heavy. We got Tony, myself, Aaron, and Rita Redshirt are ready to roll out. This is where we're going to leave it off for the thrilling battle. Join in next episode. I hope to see you then. I hope we enjoy this thing. I hope we kick a lot of alien butt. I'll see you again soon.
Good luck, Commander.